this room.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in the church in general.
That like really tickled.
That's really cute. I just don't think we're taking it that seriously. Like, what does it mean to forsake everything? Legitimately.
Grown complacent is what the problem is.
Alright,
Yeah.
this should be what you preach on tomorrow.
Because in Uganda, they're all wrestling with that.
I know, right?
It's like you're all in the world. You eat beans and rice every day. I don't know. No, they're not in the world.
They're not. And that's what's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like, when I come here, like, oh my gosh, the first time, I don't know if you guys will, I mean, most of you have been out in the mission field before. The first time I came home from Uganda, I went, well, you guys are from Sydney, so this is really great. My church was in Rancho Santa Fe.
Your what? Your church? Your church was in Rancho Santa Fe?
Yeah.
That's like really rich
The
area.
Horizon one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I landed from Uganda on a Saturday night, slept like 11 hours, woke up and went to church. I like walked onto the campus and I just wept. I went for hours. Yes, Doreen.
Can you do me a favor and give me my phone, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is it in here?
Yeah. Good.
Doreen, we're gonna have to get you home and by not walking.
We can buy her put a
Yes.
Okay.
Seven.
It's too late.
but
One.
and I like literally wept for hours and I was rocked. And at the back of our church there's like a front parking lot and then a back one and there's like a field where people play soccer and stuff and I looked at the field and I saw Uganda and the greenery and everything and it was the hardest transition of my life
Yeah.
because you're in a state of mind of how much can I give up. I literally handed my mom my pink slip, you know, and then she's like, well, are you gonna quit your job too? And
Wait,
you know, all
wait,
this stuff.
where you worked? The pink slip part?
No, my car. I was just
Oh,
like,
the pink slip is the
Shows that you own the car.
yeah.
Yeah. And I really wrestled through it. And at the time, I really felt like it was very impractical to get my car right away. Like I would have to change a lot of things in my life. I would have changed where I lived to get near public transportation or start riding a bike or something. But there's real questions that the church isn't asking, and it's annoying to me that the biggest things in the church right now are homosexuality. That's stupid. It really is when you're thinking about salvation on the line, and the fact that we're dying in a culture that's just fed on being better than everyone. And the bottom line is in America right now, like the thing that I notice the most, even being on the road, it's anger, it's road rage, or it's like if you beat someone at the gas station, you know, they get mad at you, and you're like, okay, like, you know, and it's not normal anymore to say, why don't you go in front of me? It's not normal anymore to bless each other. It's awkward to like say to someone, do you want to come in and have a drink of water? We're the only country in the world that I've ever been to that does not invite people into their homes from the street willingly. And yet we have everything. I mean, anywhere I've been. Not that I've been all over the world, but I think 10 or so countries. And we're the ones with everything and we can't give anything. We're the church that doesn't tithe. Do you know if the Christian church in America tithe their 10%? We could solve all the water issues in the world.
I believe it.
In 1 year. In 1 year of tithes. With like how much we're not giving up. You know, and it's just like we're not even being obedient to the calling. And I was even talking to my dad about it. He's like, well, I don't understand why we still tithe at 10%.
Because we should be tithing at 30.
Clearly, and I had to explain it to my dad. I was like, well, a tithe, because he was like, I don't get where 10% comes from, and tithe means 10%.
Yeah.
And he didn't know that, which is fine. But it's like we're not even educated on like why we're being asked to do things, and I don't know. It's rocking me because I would be embarrassed sometimes for Jesus to like come and do life with me. You know, my friends up in Azusa, we're like really learning to do it radically. You know, we're all kind of moving into the same place, and we all serve at a house of prayer, and we're just every time we go out.
Wait, what friends?
Azusa?
Azusa, like LA Azusa?
Yeah, that's where I live normally.
That's where I live in Covina. That's where my parents live.
Oh, we're
I
like
live live down the street from APU?
I live across the street from West Campus.
Interesting.
Interesting.
But we've been learning like radical obedience and like what it means to like really take care of the poor. And so we just have a rule like we're not coming home until we've shared the gospel when we're out. And it's good when you're in a group and we all live in the same complex, so we try to do meals together and stuff. But we've just been feeding the poor, and we're getting rocked because we're inviting them over, and it's challenging sometimes because I'm like, you have the thoughts of like, oh, like I'm gonna show everyone where I live, and and it's all my stuff, but it's like even if they took it all, why not give it to them? And the guys that I do this with, they're the ones like kind of getting me to come into it, but it's like this is normal. And it's funny to me in Azusa, like where Taco King is? Mm-hmm. So there's there's two people, we call her Pocahontas, but there's a woman that sleeps there almost every night on the street, and Taco King is open 24 hours, and she says every couple hours they'll come check on her, be like, are you okay, has anyone bothered you, like do you need anything? And in Azusa, the poor are taken better from where we stand and from when we go out than in San Diego. And Azusa's like a super poor city, and the last time we went out, someone in our group had a funeral, and he was just like, I'm taking all the leftover food to give it away. So we went out, and it was so cool. We went to this spot where we knew a lot of them hang out, and every single one of them said, can you take it to my friend on this corner? Can you take it to my friend on this corner? And when we got there, they were like, who'd you come from? Like, where can I send you next? And it was like, even in that moment, one of my friends started crying because he was just like, that's like more community than we have. And we go to Christian university, that's, and God first, which sorry about that. But I just think we're asking the wrong questions in the church. I think we're asking the wrong questions, and I think to make it with where we're going, we have to be willing to like give everything and to be radical and like give up things. Because even with Facebook, the thing I've noticed, and I don't really care, like it's a conviction for me to give it up, but I had 7 roommates at the time I gave it up, and when I gave it up, every single one of them were like, oh, that's really cool that you're doing that, I would give it up, but, and everyone has an excuse. They're like, well, I love the pictures, or I have friends in other countries. But it's like every excuse can be mended. It's like, well, I have friends in other countries too, but there's Skype, there's email, there's phones, you know what I mean? And Facebook's such a small part of it, but you take that to a bigger level, and that's what we're doing. Well, I can't give up this, I can't, even with fasting, it's like, oh, well, I can't fast. Really? People tell me that all the time, well, I can't fast. And I'm like so embarrassed. I'm like, okay, if Jesus was fasting, like we're gonna fast. It's not fun, but I don't know. This summer I've been getting rocked, and I haven't figured out the answer yet. I don't know what it means.